friends! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Carolyn and I talk about books. So a couple of weeks ago I did this game where I essentially drew cards from apples to apples and then used that to make book recommendations. And in that video I talked about the fact that my husband and I had played this before with Cards Against Humanity, which is a little different because it's not really like book recommendations, it's just like using titles to fill in the blanks on the cards. But it was still pretty fun nonetheless. And so now here we are, and we're going to go ahead and film that video for you guys, and hopefully it'll be amusing. The pitfalls that we found last time were that a lot of these cards required nouns, and we were finding that like a lot of the books on the shelves aren't just like straight nouns. There was one book, I need to actually find it for you, because there was one book that was just like the trump card where it was just, it fit everything, so I'm gonna try not to use that one this time because it ended up being just a cop-out to use that card. Let me go ahead and find out what book that was. That book was My First Five Husbands and the One That Got Away by Rue McClanahan, and you'll find that if in your head any card I pull you want to read this, it just fits every single time. So I'm gonna try not to use this one because it's just gonna be a little bit more fun if I don't have to use it. Alright, so you can't see the fact that I'm wearing these pajama pants?
Not really.
Maybe not really.
I mean, no.
Okay. Alrighty, here we go. So the first card. When I am a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate blank. There's a couple that fit in my mind, like, to commemorate you. But that's not very fun. Let me see if I can find a good one. Oh no, it's in a box set and I can't get it out without ripping my nails off. When I am a billionaire, I shall erect a 50-foot statue to commemorate the abolition of man. I think that would be great. Is it just a big statue of women? Because I think that would be lovely. We got a lot of statues of men, am I right, ladies? And the next card. Dude, do not go in that bathroom. There's blank in there. Okay. See what I mean? Like, you need like a noun and there's not a lot of those. Dude, do not go in that bathroom. There's
Dark places.
What's funny is the book that I'm trying to find is very similar to that. That lady outside.
Hello?
Hey. Hello? Do you need help?
I should have opened the window. Hello?
Hello? Oh, here it is. It's hidden on the side. I'm afraid this is gonna knock down this, though.
Dark matter?
You ruined it!
Sorry.
Dude, do not go in that bathroom. There's dark matter in there. The next card. What's that smell? Okay, I've got one. Can you already tell?
Uh-huh.
What's that smell? The body. I bet that would stink. White people like blank. White people like resisting happiness. What's that sound? The only thing that immediately comes to mind. What's that sound? A monster calls. I feel like that fits pretty well. But see what I mean? Like, you
All
have
the missing girls?
No, because they're missing. You can't hear them.
They're missing. You've heard them across a canyon.
Go save them. Get the missing girls.
Help, we're missing!
I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and... Yeah, sure. I'm going on a cleanse this week. Nothing but kale juice and fish in a tree. I don't know. I need nouns. Introducing Extreme Baseball. It's like baseball, but with the power. No. I just looked over and saw the power. I think my husband, and when we played this last time, he had a good one and it made me laugh, so I'm gonna do that one. Introducing Extreme Baseball. It's like baseball, but with us against you. And when I was like, that's kind of like regular baseball, he goes, no, every single person against you. So it's everybody against one person. So I would watch extreme baseball. TSA guidelines now prohibit blank on airplanes. I'm now like just going with like the first one that I look at. TSA guidelines now prohibit little fires everywhere on airplanes. Your face. 50% of all marriages end in... 50% of all marriages end in wishful drinking. Not our marriage. Our marriage is not ending. I am no doctor, but I'm pretty sure that what you're suffering from is called blank. Here you go, right here on the floor. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure what you're suffering from is called Swamplandia, which sounds disgusting. Well, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I have a date with Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Yeah, he looks like a dude I'd hang out with. I feel like he would protect me pretty well, so I wouldn't be too worried when I hung out with him. The class field trip was completely ruined by... The class field trip was completely ruined by eating animals. Were the animals eating... Like, were the animals eating? Or were we eating animals? Either one, the field trip was ruined.
Two-way petting zoo?
Two-way petting zoo. Hey guys, I know this was my idea, but I am having serious doubts about blank. There's a couple from the series of unfortunate events that might work, but I think I'm gonna go with... Oh, I have a beautiful spiral going. This is gonna be annoying. I'm actually not going to get that one out because I made a beautiful spiral and to take them all off is actually really annoying, so I'm just going to say it. Hey guys, I know this was my idea, but I'm having serious doubts about the reptile room. I would have doubts about that too. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but with 8 perfect murders. Ooh. That would be a good way to have the world end. 8 perfect murders. Oh, jeez. What ended my last relationship? What ended my last relationship? My lovely wife. Your eyebrows. When Pharaoh remained unmoved, Moses called down a plague of... turtles all the way down. Why am I sticky? Why am I sticky? It's kind of a funny story. Don't know that I want to know that story, but, you know.
Wilder girls.
Some of them get a little too gross. We're trying to keep this somewhat wholesome here, friends. Why can't I sleep at night? Will my cat eat my eyeballs? I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. Oh, I remember when we first got our cat, and I was like, don't cats, like, jump up on you in your sleep? Like, what if I just, like, wake up and there's, like, a cat on me? And he does that all the time now, and I find it super normal. So he really could eat my eyeballs in my sleep, and I would just be... I would have no idea. Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children... Sounds mean. Instead of coal, Santa now gives the bad children the Great Divorce. That was mean. A romantic candlelit dinner would be incomplete without blank. I feel like a Stephen King novel needs to fit there. Like, he could turn something like a romantic candlelit dinner really sour. Ugh. I'm making a giant mess of all books. A romantic candlelit dinner would be incomplete without misery. Don't do a romantic...
Misery Chastain.
No, I just meant misery in general, so don't do a candlelit dinner for me, please. I would just be paranoid about, like, the tablecloth catching on fire. Just once, I'd like to hear you say, thanks, Mom. Thanks for blank. Thanks for nothing. I don't have the book called Nothing. Okay. Just once, I'd like to hear you say, thanks, Mom. Thanks for these happy golden years. I don't think I've ever read this one. It's a Little House on the Prairie book. What never fails to liven up a party? Sharp objects. It's a pity that kids these days are all getting involved with the lying game. That could be bad. Up next on Nickelodeon, Clarissa explains The Husband's Secret. That might get confusing, depending on what the husband's secret is. Daddy, why is Mommy crying? The wife between us. Ooh. Yeah, I'll leave that one. Okay, I think this will be our last one. Okay. Yeah, because we've done quite a few. What gives me uncontrollable gas? What gives me uncontrollable gas? You.
You should have picked Dairy Queen days.
Okay, that's a good one. We're gonna redo that one. That was really good. What gives me uncontrollable gas? Dairy Queen days. I've never even read this. A novel by the author of Old Dogs and Children. Well, now I have to read this. That was a good one to end on. See, Eli says he doesn't like being on camera, but he's really good, and I feel like you should give it a thumbs up if you want Eli in more videos, because he's funny. We could do a lot of good things, I think, rather than him just sitting there on his phone. Alright friends, well hopefully this was somewhat amusing. Maybe you'll want to play it with your bookshelves and be a little less wholesome than I was. I tried to keep it like PG, maybe PG-13. There were a couple cards that we drew that there was just no way to do that. So we're gonna edit those out. I hope y'all are having a great day. Feel free to let me know down in the comments types of videos you would like to see. I could do an Apples to Apples part 2. Just feel free to let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye friends!